Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for having me here. So you may be wondering, who is SAP and who is this guy coming from Italy? What he understands about water in India? And the answer, nothing. But I am probably the best one at pretending that I know something. I'm representing a company of 85,000 employees. We have a 40-year history of providing software to over 4,000 utilities in 120 countries and cities in 150 countries. Our traditional core strength is in helping organizations manage their resources efficiently and effectively. Enterprise asset management, finance, HR, procurement, and making sure that all of those processes are connected. But what I would like to do for you in the next 9 minutes at this point is share with you some of the stories from our customers rather than speak of our technology. So this is just a representation of some of the customers that we've been working with across the globe, not just in our core strength in what we call the digital backbone of finance, HR, procurement, and asset management, but really in some innovative areas. And I'll use some of these as an example. Let me start with one of the names there, the city of Buenos Aires in Argentina. We've been working with them on smart street lighting as well as flood prevention. They had implemented thousands of sensors in storm drains, and then they have used our software technology to ingest the data, analyze the data, and spot at-risk areas or at-risk neighborhoods because some of the storm drains were blocked by waste or any other problem. They had combined the data with weather forecasts and then taken action, preventive action, such as sending out field crews, creating work orders, and making those work orders available on mobile devices to free up those storm drains, clean them, or send out alerts to citizens in the relevant neighborhoods to say, please don't put your waste out for the next 2 days because we're going to have heavy rains, and if we don't manage to collect all of that waste, it's going to end up again in your storm drains. So that's just one example. So we really want to take a business perspective, and the colleagues here and Mr. Ghosh referred to renewable internal fresh water. It's an even bigger problem in India, but it's a problem globally. Non-revenue water, and also the risk of flooding increasing because there's more people living in coastal area. And we want to take that business perspective with our customers, start with their business problem rather than with our technology. And we see our capabilities in terms of water spreading multiple use cases from helping utilities running more efficiently, billing, asset management, to looking at water quality management, water sustainability, and also ports and waterways. That's another area where we have some experience. But let me show you some results. In the utilities area, customers that have used our stack from operational activities to billing and customer-facing activities, they have achieved significant benefits, in terms of reducing customer complaints, lowering frequency of accident, lowering the amount of downtime, using precious staff and competencies in a better way. Because by connecting, for example, the asset management and the work orders process capabilities with the HR and talent management capabilities, they could allocate the right crew with the right skills to a certain repair. They could use the data analytics to do preventive maintenance, optimize the schedule throughout the day of the repairs that they had to do. One practical example, Yorkshire Water in the UK They had been a long-term SAP customer, but they had a lot of legacy systems from older implementations, and they have recently gone into a transformation. They have applied new SAP technology, they have consolidated data, making it more consistent, integrated processes into a suite of capabilities, and they have achieved asset management cost savings of £32 million annually. They have achieved procurement cost savings of 26 million, again, by consolidating the integrated value chain. And they have achieved HR cost savings, for instance. More recently, in a more innovative area, we have worked with the city of Antibes in the south of France. And they have implemented sensors that some of the colleagues in previous presentation have talked about, low power, wide area network kind of sensors. They have used the SAP technology to ingest the data from the sensors and apply analytics on top to do preventive maintenance. And they've also, with our SAP labs in France, designed and implemented a cyber security solution for early real-time intrusion detection. These are critical infrastructure. The more they become dependent from digital technology, the more they're exposed to risks of cyber attacks and intrusions, the more it will be important to apply these technologies and achieve the intended results. We don't do this alone. We work with a global network of partners to scale our implementation, to innovate in terms of technology and extend from the SAP application and platform and data analytics capabilities. And we apply innovative models in terms of business model. Just one example, some of the colleagues in this region have been working with a startup that is expert in machine learning to tackle the non-revenue water problem and predict primary loss between the pump station and DMA and secondary loss between DMA and the consumer site. So make the calculation more precise by drawing on IoT data. So regardless of whether you know all of the details of the SAP portfolio, and we can go deeper, myself and my colleagues throughout the day if you're interested. But what we provide is success across industries, understanding of those industries from utility to public sector to all of the stakeholders in a smart city ecosystem. We have a deep stack in terms of data-driven and extracting insights. But most importantly, we can embed those insights into business processes, into the backbone of the utilities from asset management to billing. Thank you.